Artisans of remarkable skill combine the traditional mastery with breathtaking innovation.
We are known as the luxury product sellers. We have always tried to achieve the highest standard of whatsoever we do. This whole life is my inspiration. We have not been working under any ambition, but with a vision. And vision is to create a highest quality product.
Heritage is what we have inherited, and that is in my blood. And each drop of my blood represents our 125 million people, their support for this company, their support for the collection, their support for whether it is at the yarn stage or weaving or printing or even selling and bringing in front of you. And you are an important part of it. And without you, our effort goes halfway.
We must do our best, and anything coming out of either heritage or vintage shades should have that respect, quality, and the best of price.
Committed to preserving and celebrating one of India's greatest traditions, the timeless art of Kashmir. Vintage Shades prides itself on continuation of old weaving, crafting luxury with comfort. The philosophy of serving the best with outstanding craftsmanship, innovative design, contemporary functionality, and the highest quality materials. The passing down of increasingly rare handcrafting techniques to upcoming generations keeps the artisanal traditions alive.
Vintage Shades is a heritage and innovation. We're working with a lot of craftsmen from all around the world, using a lot of contemporary designs to create wearable art. So it's not just a piece of scarf. There's a story behind each scarf. We use a lot of traditions from around the world. We use a lot of French laces. Our global partner Swarovski, and we use a lot of furs, and we mix it with the handmade cashmere. So it's a blend of tradition and innovation.
The love for quality and details, recalling art and craftsmanship.
We're working with a lot of traditions all around the world, different handcrafted, working with a lot of artisans from all around the world, and using a lot of contemporary modern design. And it's these artisans who can transform the designs into real. So that's what we believe at Vintage Shades. It's all about heritage with innovation.
Wrapped with love and enclosed with care, it is a precious gift you gift yourself. An ornament packaged with utmost flair.
So Vintage Shades, obviously for us, it's all about what kind of Swarovski crystal glamour can come on handmade pashmina. Vintage Shades, given its very strong focus to high-end stores in the European and Asian markets, one of the things within their brand is also a lot about craft, weave. It's not just about embellishing with crystal to give it a very traditional crystal look. So we're doing a lot of interesting things now where we're also providing a different interpretation of Swarovski in a way, right? Which is in a a more understated, subdued, elegant kind of interpretation. So you'll see a lot of pearl hotfix on the shawls. You'll see intelligent, intricate use of metallics. We're also talking about a lot of other ways in which we will bring all of our vintage cut stones, which provide a more duller effect. So there's a lot of, you will see a different interpretation of Swarovski on vintage shades. With vintage shades, we can provide much more of a canvas to create very unique things. So I think you'll see a lot of new products and innovative use of Swarovski crystal and Pashmina in the years to come. I think vintage shades themselves has a very promising journey ahead, with their global footprint only growing, and especially with their start in Paris Fashion Week and so on. I've also enjoyed personally working with the family, the owners, Rajneesh and Simran Nanda, because it's not a transactional relationship, especially we have with our brands. And with vintage shades, we've found very much that same chemistry. I think in both of them, I see a very focused, dedicated team. I think it's quite impressive. First of all, I'm always impressed when entrepreneurs like that bring their own brand and take it to a global stage, which is what they're doing right now. And so I've enjoyed working with them, and I wish them all the very best for a very bright future.
Luxury is comfort, inspired by nature and dedicated towards converting a fabric into luxury. Vintage Shades creates a sensory world of contemporary luxury inspired by cashmere.
I put my heart and soul in everything I do, and I especially love to make the impossible into possible. Vintage Shades is all about the simplicity, it's all about the understated style, it's all about minimalism in grand style, while heritage is more about being more royal, it's more about colors, and it's more about grandness, grandeur. My passion, this is my life. I love it. I love what I do. Shades, I think every color is beautiful, and the color that suits you is the best color for you. Though we play a lot with naturals, and I love playing with a lot of earth colors, a lot of pastels as well. And then sometimes we go, for some of the collections, we play with the wild, bright colors as well.
Spreading comfort by serving over 1,000 luxury stores, over 40 countries worldwide. Available from Paris to Rome, and living expectations from Moscow to Milan. An unusual and inspired collaboration between artisans and designers. Tradition is living history. Experience minimalism in grand style, nature and beauty, handcraft and innovation.
Sometimes I just have a look at my wife and it makes me relaxed. I think each and everything what we do is driven by our soul. Ni hao ma Taiwan. That's how are you to all the Taiwanese. Thank you really for all your support. We have been appreciated by each and every one of you in Taiwan. So the most important blessing in life is to be grateful. Because there can be 100 things you can be grateful for. So we close our eyes being very rich and being very, very grateful.